It's the Refined Reseller. Thanks for tuning in to my YouTube channel. eBay is eliminating the adults only category. In this video, I tell you how it may affect you as an eBay seller. Effective July 15th, the adults only category will no longer be available for new listings on eBay. The details coming right up, but first please take the time to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and click the notification bell so you'll be notified when I post a new video. No more adults only category on eBay. eBay recently put out a notification about that, and here is what that notification said. Starting June 15, 2021, items showing sexual activity, sexual content, or sexually suggestive poses will no longer be allowed on eBay.com. Adult only will no longer be available as a category. No new listings will be allowed in the adult only category, and good till canceled listings will be ended upon their renewal date. If you still have items in the adult only category on June 15th, we will begin removing them. You may relist items that comply with the updated policy. Please familiarize yourself with the updated policy. I'm going to go to the updated policy in just a few minutes, but why is eBay doing this? Well, the decision makers at eBay had this to say, and I quote, "We want to make adult items available to those who wish to purchase them and can do so legally while preventing those who do not wish to view or purchase those items from easily accessing them." So changes keep happening at eBay, and as an eBay seller, you really do have to keep up with them. So let's go to eBay's new adult items policy and check it out. Here you have it, eBay's adult items policy. Let's check it out. Adult items that are allowed must follow our guidelines. Most adult-only items are prohibited. Listings that show nudity are allowed only in limited situations and must follow the guidelines below. We'll review the content of the listing, images, and the category of the items to determine if it is allowed. eBay defines nudity as showing any part of male or female genitalia, anus, or female breast where the areola or nipple is visible. The following are also considered nudity: modeled clothing that is see-through or very tight and shows human genitalia, the anus, or the nipple areola of female breast. Male erections, even if the model is clothed. People engaged in sexual contact or activity. Scrolling down, what is the policy? The following items are not allowed: adult items with content that is illegal, items that do not comply with our illegal explicit content policy. You can click this link and read more about that policy. Sexually oriented materials, including items containing nudity and displays of sexual activities, are not allowed. This includes the following: sexually explicit adult films with a rating of X, XXX, or unrated for adults only audiences. Sexually explicit video games with a rating of adults only 18 plus. So sexually explicit video games are no longer going to allowed to be sold, and there's a lot of them out there. Sexually explicit anime, comics, books, animation, manga, and hentai are not allowed. Adult magazines, nudist publications, or adult anime, manga that includes sexually explicit content or nudity. Now this is interesting. The following are examples of magazines and books that generally do not contain sexually explicit content and can be listed in the magazines category as long as the listing does not show nude images. Those magazines are Playboy, Playgirl, Playguy, Mayfair, On Our Backs, Butt Magazine, Blue Magazine, Gay Letter, Fantastic Men, and Penthouse. So what it's saying here is that Playboy, Playgirl, Penthouse, three of the most popular ones here, can be sold as long as it is listed in the magazine category and as long as the picture thumbnail does not contain nude images or sexually explicit content. So when you are listing an item like this, you probably will have to put it in a photo editing software like Photoshop and maybe pixelate some of the images so you can list it. The following items are allowed only under certain conditions. Nude art listings that do not contain sexually suggestive poses or sexual acts are allowed, but they must include the item-specific attribute, subject, nudes. They can be listed only in the following categories: art collectibles, collectibles, paper, pinup, vintage, pre-1970, collectibles, postcards, risque, collectibles, photographic images, risque, vintage and antique, pre-1940. Sex toys and sex accessories can be listed in the health and beauty, healthcare, sexual wellness category, but they must follow these guidelines. Sellers must be pre-approved. Seller accounts are automatically reviewed for pre-approval at the time of attempting to list in these categories. Items must be new and in the original packaging. Listings must not offer international shipping for whatever reason. Listings must not include images of nudity or sexual content. Effective July 15, 2021, the adult-only category will no longer be available for new listings on the United States website. Items in the following categories are no longer permitted on eBay: sexually explicit adult-only DVDs and movies, sexually explicit adult-only magazines, sexually explicit adult-only video games, sexually explicit adult-only domain names, sexually explicit other adult-only, sexually explicit adult-only collectibles on Blu-ray, DVD and film, Laserdisc, VHS, other adult movie formats, and you see what those formats are. Items in adult-only collectibles and art may be listed outside of the adult-only category only if they do not contain displays of sexual activity and follow these guidelines. Let me scroll down. Nude art listings must include the item-specific attribute subject, nudes. They may not contain sexually suggestive poses. They can be listed only in the following categories, and we already talked about what those are. And let's continue here. Items in adult-only sex toys, accessories, clothing, jewelry, books, and music categories may be listed if they do not show nudity or sexual activity and must follow the following guidelines. Images showing nudity or sexual activity must be removed. Items are listed in the next most appropriate category and follow the guidelines for that category. And those categories are health and beauty, healthcare, sexual awareness, clothing, shoes and accessories, specialty, erotic clothing, jewelry and watches, fashion jewelry, I have no idea about that one, books and magazines, books and music. I guess the music has to do with explicit lyrics. I'm really not sure. To conclude, and this is very important, so pay attention, activity that doesn't follow eBay policy could result in a range of actions, including, for example, administratively ending or canceling listings, hiding or demoting all listings from search results, lowering seller rating, buying or selling restrictions, and account suspension. All fees paid are payable in relation to listings or accounts on which we take any action will not be refunded or otherwise credited to your account. Now, as you can see, that's a lot to digest. I've been selling on eBay for more than 23 years, and I have sold items just like this in the past. Now I will no longer be allowed to sell those items. To me, I think no matter how careful you are and how much attention you pay to these rules, if you list these type of items, sooner or later, you are going to break one of these rules. You're not going to do it on purpose. It's going to happen because you did something you thought you could do, but you couldn't, and you are going to pay the consequences for it. My advice to you is if you have some of these items in your inventory and you're planning to list them, or if you have them on your be on the lookout list, I would say don't list them because, again, sooner or later you're going to make a mistake and it could get you in trouble with eBay. There are literally thousands and thousands of items that you can sell on eBay that you have no problem with. These you're going to have a problem with. So again, my advice is to stay away from them. So there you have it. Once again, eBay doing away with their adults only category. Most of it anyway. I really hope you learned something from watching this video and it helps you as an eBay seller. If it did, please take the time to like it, subscribe to my channel, and click the notification bell so you'll be notified when I post a new video. This is the Refined Reseller saying, as always, do like me, buy low, sell high, good sourcing, good selling, and I'll see you next time.